Good afternoon, everyone, and a very warm welcome to the SLIM CIM Open Day. It is a pleasure to have all of you joining us today. We are delighted that you have chosen to spend this afternoon with us. We encourage everyone to stay with us until the conclusion to gain the full benefits of today's session. I am Danya Batagoda, and we have an exciting program lined up featuring distinguished speakers from both Sri Lanka and the Chartered Institute of Marketing, UK. Without further delay, let us commence today's program. The Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing, SLIM, is the apex body for Sri Lankan marketers, which was founded in 1970 and subsequently incorporated by an Act of Parliament in 1980, recognizing it as the national body for marketing and a not-for-profit organization. With the vision of leading the nation's efforts towards economic prosperity and the mission of establishing marketing as the driving force to enhance business and national value, SLIM actively promotes marketing as an essential business philosophy to facilitate the mission of establishing marketing as the driving force which enhances business and national value. The Chartered Institute of Marketing, CIM, is the world's largest and the most prestigious professional body for marketing, which provides an internationally recognized marketing qualification, opening seamless opportunities for marketers. As the national body for marketing in Sri Lanka, also were the longest standing CIM study center in Sri Lanka, SLIM has a responsibility to facilitate all activities for the development of marketing in the country. While SLIM has its indigenous postgraduate diploma in marketing, it also looks at opening the avenue for those Sri Lankan students who wish to obtain a foreign postgraduate qualification in marketing. This is the same reason for SLIM to be an accredited study center for CIM. To officially commence today's open day, it is my honor to invite Mr. Inuk Pereira, President of the Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing. Mr. Pereira, over 20 years of leadership spanning global industries, including business, process outsourcing, manufacturing, services, B2B, and education, a dynamic and results-oriented professional. He has successfully combined strategic vision with operational excellence to drive business growth, lead organizational transformation, and deliver outstanding results in highly competitive markets. Throughout his career, he has been instrumental in developing and executing business strategies, leading sales and marketing initiatives, and building high-performing teams that consistently exceeds organizational goals. With more than 15 years of international business and marketing experience, Mr. Pereira brings deep expertise in global markets, stakeholder engagement, portfolio management, and navigating complex business environments. His insights into leadership, marketing, and business transformation have made him a respected voice within the industry. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Mr. Inuk Pereira, the President, to deliver the welcome speech.
Thank you. So good afternoon, everyone in Sri Lanka, and good morning to Maureen from UK. So it is my pleasure to welcome you all to today's CIM Open Day. I would first like to extend my sincere appreciation to our distinguished speakers from the CIM UK, our regional manager in Sri Lanka, the head of learner partners, and our own academic chair for sharing their valuable insights with us today. Marketing is changing faster than ever before. We are living in a world where artificial intelligence, digital transformation, sustainability, and global competition and changing consumer expectations are redefining what means to be a successful marketer. In such an environment, experience alone is no longer enough. Continuous learning and internationally recognized professional qualifications have become essential for career growth and global competitiveness. A qualification from CIM is much more than an academic credential. It is a globally respected professional qualification that equips marketers with strategic thinking, practical knowledge, and internationally benchmarked skills that are valued by employers across the world. It gives professionals the confidence and the credibility to compete not only in Sri Lanka, but in any global marketplace. At SLIM, we have always believed that our responsibility extends beyond delivering qualifications. Our mission is to develop world-class marketing professionals who are ready to lead business, industries, and economics. As the national body of marketing in Sri Lanka, we are embarking in an exciting new chapter. While we remain committed to our long-standing partners with CIM, we are also expanding our global collaborations with other internationally recognized institutions. Our objective is simple: to provide our students and marketing professionals with broader learning opportunities, greater international exposure, and qualifications that meet the evolving demand of the global business environment. In addition, SLIM is broadening its portfolio beyond traditional marketing education. Today's marketing leader must understand finance, international business, digital transformation, sustainability, leadership, and strategy. That is why we are introducing more programs in areas such as international marketing, finance for marketers, and several other disciplines that will help marketers become stronger business leaders rather than specialists only in one function. We want every marketer in Sri Lanka to have access to continuous professional development throughout their career, from aspiring students to senior business leaders. To everyone joining us today, I encourage you to invest in yourself. The greatest investment you can ever make is your own knowledge and capability. Markets will change, technology will evolve, and business models will continue to transform. But your skills, adaptability, and commitment to lifelong learning will always remain your greatest competitive advantage. And finally, I would like to thank our valued partners at the CIM for their continued collaboration with SLIM. Together, we are helping shape the next generation of marketing professionals who will not only contribute to Sri Lanka, but also make their mark in the global stage. So thank you once again for joining us today. I wish you a very informative and inspiring session. Thank you and have a wonderful day.
Thank you very much, Mr. Enoch Pereira, for your inspiring and encouraging address. Our next speaker plays a significant role in supporting CIM qualifications and learner development across Sri Lanka and the Maldives. Ms. Sherin Fernando, Regional Manager, Education, CIM for Sri Lanka and Maldives, is a senior education and business leader with over 15 years of experience in higher education, institutional partnerships, and strategic growth. As Regional Manager Education, Sri Lanka and the Maldives for the Chartered Institute of Marketing, she leads education strategy in CIM's largest international market, driving learner growth and strengthening partnerships, advancing professional marketing education across the region. Having processed through the multiple leadership roles within CIM, Ms. Fernando has played a key role in expanding strategic partnerships, enhancing quality standards, securing regulatory recognition, and delivering sustainable organizational growth. She holds an MBA from the University of Bedfordshire, UK, is a chartered marketer and a member of the Chartered Institute of Marketing, and is passionate about developing future marketing leaders through innovation, collaboration, and excellence. Over to you, Ms. Sherin Fernando.
Thank you, Dania, for the wonderful introduction. And good afternoon, everyone here, and good morning for Maureen in UK. So, is there any possibility for me to share my slides? Yeah, let me try beginning. Bear with me for a second. Is it visible?
We can see.
Right, okay. So let me start actually. The next speech is going to be from Maureen, and you will be getting a more comprehensive presentation from the about CIM in global perspective. So today, I would like to briefly walk through what your journey with CIM looks like from starting your qualifications all the way to become a chartered marketer. So let me start it why you should pursue a professional qualification. So as Ms. President very correctly said, a professional qualification it's about much more than earning another certificate. So no matter what profession you are in, you may be a doctor, engineer, or a lawyer, maybe an entrepreneur, or as a celebrity, whoever. You doesn't have to be a marketing to learn marketing. No matter what profession you are in, understanding customers, communicating effectively, and thinking strategically are skills that add value. Having a professional qualification alongside your whatever the career alongside your academic qualification helps you to build those capabilities, making you more confident, more adaptable, and better prepared for your future opportunities. And out of all professional qualifications, why CIM? What makes CIM different from others? Let's see. CIM is globally recognized UK qualification regulated by Ofqual. What is Ofqual? Ofqual is the regulated body in UK, like as example, in the Sri Lankan qualification regulated by TVEC and the academic qualifications by UGC. So Ofqual is the most recognized regulated body in UK. So CIM is a Ofqual regulated qualification with over 100 years of history. It is the only professional marketing body that awards chartered marketer status, making it a qualification respected by employers around the world, the recognition part. And also, I would like to mention about maintaining international standards. Although you do your qualification through Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing from Sri Lanka, it is the same syllabus, same content, same assignment, same certification, same recognition, same as the around it is the same thing. So we do maintain international standards and you are a part of it. So there's no difference. Although you do it from Sri Lanka, it won't make any difference. It is an international qualification. So it's recognized both locally and internationally. Even though you migrate and you present your certification to in any other country, it is the same recognition. And also the flexible learning pathways. Of course, we do understand you might be doing the CIM studies together with some other educational qualification. There might be university students, there might be working professionals, or as with your family commitments, work commitments. So it might be difficult for you all to manage another part of study. So CIM has designed the way, very flexible way that you can take the way you want. Depends on your financial capability, depends on your work commitment. You can take at least even 1 or 2 modules at once. You doesn't have to, you are not forced to complete all 4 at once. Depends on your capacity. You can select at 1 or 2 modules at once. If you are capable, yes, you can go for all 4. It's up to you. So this is about the CIM qualification roadmap. I'm not going to explain this in detail because the best person would be your senior lecturer, Mr. Sylvester, would be expanding the subject selections and in detail by about each level. So at a glance, I just wanted you to have an idea. So we do have 4 stages. A foundation, of course, if you have not done your A levels, if you are joining just after your O levels, you can start with foundation. If it is after A levels, you can start with your level 4. Likewise, according to it's one-on-one thing. So according to your background and your additional the other qualifications, your entry criteria will decide, and each level breakdown, and so we'll explain this in more detail. So while you study, I just wanted to explain you a bit about what kind of support we could give from CIM, from CIM Sri Lanka office, your process. So once you have started today, your journey, of course, you have made the very correct decision to follow CIM under the oldest, most long-lasting study center in Sri Lanka. So you have made the very correct decision. So let me justify what kind of the support we could give throughout your journey. Qualifications guidance in case if you have any doubt or any clarifications with regard to subject selections and your entry criteria, you might be unsure to which stage we should join. So you always can contact the expert counseling team at SLIM. So I personally know they are very supportive. So Shan, Ralia and the team. So you can connect with them. Still, if you have any doubts, you get in touch with my team, the Sri Lanka team. So myself is there and Nonimi, the executive who's handling all student affairs. So whatever the problem you have, it might be not related to your qualification. It might be related to your professional growth, maybe out of your studying pathway. Whatever it is, be in touch with us. We are just a WhatsApp message, phone call, or an email away from you. And also our office is open all 5 days. We are in Park Street. Just give us a call in case if you want to meet us and have a clarification. So correcting, choosing the right entry point, qualification guidance, registration support. Now, once you have registered with SLIM, the next step is to get registered with CIM. So there I would like to insist you have this golden platform called My CIM. So in my next 2 slides, I'll just show you some of the resources that we have. It is a golden platform. You have to, I'm again and again saying, you have to make use of it. So don't wait until the last moment of the registration window to get yourself registered with CIM. Of course, the subject selections, you can decide. Assessment bookings, you can do it later. Maybe at a part of the window, you have time to do the subject selection and the assessment payments, assessment and exam booking, but get yourself registered with CIM, get the membership, student membership, do it as soon as possible. Then only you will get access to My CIM platform and you will get access to all resources available in My CIM. There are plenty of resources. So I'll explain it further in my next 2 slides. And also examination supports. For level 4 and 6 students, it's a record and review examinations at the moment, means you can do your examinations from home. And there's a specific technical requirements required and there's a process. SLIM will guide you throughout. And as a special thing from your intake converts, we are in process of implementing exam center in Sri Lanka. So it would be much easier for you all. So you can come, you just have to book the date and you can come and sit on the examination in physically in our center. Physically means, yes, of course, the computer-based exams, but physically you can, in case if you have any difficulty to get the technical support, the resources and everything, you have choice. Either you can do it from home, in case if there's a distant learning student, or else if they are sending one out of Colombo or somewhere, so you can get the record and review option, as well as the easy option is we are implementing at the moment, we are into it. So we'll let you know much, the SLIM team will let you know much details going forward. So reachability, I have explained that we are available all 5 days at office, and of course we are just away for a WhatsApp and a WhatsApp message, a call and an email. And this is at a glance few resources available at My CIM. You can see the assessment booking criteria, there, exam guidance. The good thing at CIM is everything documented. So this is like the journal, the Bible. You can refer My CIM as a Bible. So everything is there. So whatever you need, when it comes to assignments for level 7 students, it's 3 assignments. So the plagiarism guidance, and the Turnitin check and the Harvard referencing, exam tips, exam reports, everything is available. You like once you get access to this platform, just play around and see. So when you are scrolling, when you are watching shorts at Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, so just play with this one as well. So you will be able to see so much of resources, so much of guideline documents, ebooks, and about deadlines. You don't have to worry about your deadlines. Whenever you want, you can you can click into this important dates document. Every deadline, the submission deadlines, booking deadlines, results receiving dates, certificate receiving date, everything is there. Everything is scheduled. So you don't once you have completed examination, you know when you will be receiving your digital badges and certificates. So yeah, few other things you can at a glance you can see how much of resources you can you have at my CIM. So I again and again I'm telling you, make use of it. And policies, guidance, everything is there. In case if you have any difficulty to find out, you can get in touch with Slim team or else with us. See the number of ebooks and resources available there. This is FIM. And the next important things, once you have completed level 6 or level 7, all of us are waiting for the graduation. We do conduct graduation each year at BMICH in grand scale. So these are few flicks from the last year graduation. Of course, not only the Sri Lankan graduation, all of you and your family members, friends, you will be able to celebrate your success with all your family members, friends, spouses, girlfriends, boyfriends, whoever. In the graduation, you can invite any visitor that you prefer. And addition to this, you will be able to attend for UK graduation as well. So that's the beauty in CIM. Once you have completed level 7, you will be invited to visit UK for the UK graduation. And these are few clicks from the UK graduation. And these are few clicks from the CIM UK office. Once you have attended to the graduation in UK, you can visit the beautiful office as well. Even I have not been there yet, but yes, you will be able to get a chance to go there and meet our team, maybe Maureen, Maggie, then the other names that you have heard, but you have seen. So at least once in your lifetime, I think you should go there. Yes. So as your president, as Mr. Enoch very correctly said, marketing is and learning is not about getting a certification home. Marketing is not about doing exams and doing assignments and getting the certificate. It is all about networking. Be a part of the CIM community. These are a few recent events that we had last year. The panel discussions, networking events, the podcast. So once you become a marketer, once you become a part of the fraternity, you can be a part of this community as well. Also, we do have plans to implement a student committee as well. So you can actively take part in all our activities, and you might get your next job. You might next year get your you will be able to meet your colleagues, professionals, and industry experts in the corporate, and you might be able to get your next job there. So there are people even personally, other than applying through advertisement, there are so much of corporate jobs. The good satisfied job would be connecting through each and every through the network. So you will meet people there. You will be able to get in touch with them, and you will be able to actively organize event, taking part of active event. So it's something away from your classroom. It's not about getting the qualification. And also here, I would like to say, Slim do conduct physical classes for you. I'm not quite sure whether it's every week or else even once in a while, you have opportunity to attend in the physical class. Don't avoid that. Whatever the program, whatever the thing you have, cancel all of these. So the online classes, of course, maybe you can see the recording later, but don't miss the physical classes. That is really, really important to be a marketer. As I said, marketing is not about doing examinations and getting doing assignments. It is about networking, get to know people. So don't miss your physical classes ever. And the Marketing Cup, this is actually specially designed concept for full-time students. So if there's any university student or any other students who's doing full-time studies, maybe there might be people who are doing started CIM after O-levels while waiting to do your A-levels. If there's any college students or else a university students, whoever who's doing it full-time, get in touch with us, with me or with the SLIM team. We will guide you through further details. There's a special rate, special membership rate, and there are some kind of special benefits that you could enjoy. And make sure you pass this information to all your batchmates and colleagues. And if you could get them as well, and the special benefit is you can get the membership fee for a special reduced rate for £10 while you are studying at your university. It's if you are studying at a state university, if it is 3 years, the degree program from the day you study till the day you graduate, the membership payment is Marketing Club membership payment is £10. Once you have that Marketing Club membership, you'll get access to my CIM and you can do this assignment as well. In case if there's anyone who's doing full-time studies, get in touch with either me or SLIM team. We will be providing much information on this. And make sure to pass this information to your colleagues. And yes, as I said, we are reachable anytime. This is my contact email and contact number, and also just note down if you could take a picture or something, that would be fine. So Anonymi is the executive who's handling all student affairs. So if there's anything, in case addition to your studies, if you need to get professional advices, maybe about the chartered marketer status. Once you have one thing, I forgot to say. So once you have completed CIM level 7, there's a I don't know, misunderstanding. You won't be a chartered marketer. There's a separate process to be a chartered marketer. So once you have completed level 6 or 7, first you need to become a professional member. Then for 2 years consecutively, you're supposed to do CPD, continuous professional development activities, for consecutively 2 years. Then only you will be getting chartered marketer status. In case if you need advices on that, you can get in touch with us with regard to assessments, anything, any problems, just get in touch with us. And yeah, finally, I would like to convey a message. If you're thinking about building a successful marketing or any other profession, simply want an international recognized professional qualification, we'll be delighted to support you. You have made the right decision. You have selected the correct service. You have made the panel and supporting team, the coordinators. Please feel free to contact us after today's session if you have any questions, either me or the SLIM team. Thank you very much and wish you all the best.
Thank you, Ms. Sherin Fernando, for your valuable insights and for highlighting the opportunities available through CIM qualifications. Our next speaker joins us from the Chartered Institute of Marketing in the United Kingdom, Ms. Maureen Wincott, Head of Learner Partnerships, Chartered Institute of Marketing, UK, a professional and experienced marketer with a passion for developing and inspiring tomorrow's marketing community. Ms. Wincott has an MA in Marketing, CIM PG Diploma in Marketing, and is a fellow Chartered Marketer. After working in industry in senior marketing roles, she lectured in marketing at both Bournemouth University and Yeovil College for over 16 years, specializing as a program leader for a number of flagship qualifications for both institutions, including marketing, business management, and work-based learning. Since 2015, she has worked for the Chartered Institute of Marketing and is the head of Learner Partnerships, where she leads on developing relationships with educational establishments globally. She has published papers on many marketing and student learning topics. Ms. Maureen Wincott will now share a special message with all of us. Over to you, Ms. Maureen.
Thank you so much. Can I just check you can hear me okay?
Yes.
Perfect. Lovely. First of all, it's a great honour to be talking to you this morning. And I'd like to, first of all, thank Mr. Pereira and Mr. Sylvester for inviting me along today. As Mr. Sylvester and Mr. Pereira were saying, actually CIM have had a very long great relationship with SLIM. On one of the slides, I noticed that actually it explains that SLIM and CIM actually have such a long relationship that SLIM was our first study centre internationally. Sri Lanka is our second biggest market, so it's extremely important to us. So I'm just going to share a few slides with you. So bear with me a second. Okay, hopefully you can see my slides.
Yeah, we can see.
Perfect. Thank you very much. So my name is Maureen Wincott, and thank you very much for the introduction. I'm Head of Learning Partnerships at CIM. I've been there for about 12 years. Prior to that, I too studied CIM qualifications and then taught CIM qualifications. So I'm very passionate about marketing and developing tomorrow's marketer. And congratulations to you all for coming along today, because as I say, with SLIM, you have chosen well. So just a little bit of information about CIM. I know Sherin's done a really eloquent coverage, but I just wanted to add a few things. First of all, we've been around for a long time. We've been around for over 100 years. So we're long established, but our purpose has always been the same. It's about supporting marketers at whatever point of career they're at, whether it's like many of you that's just about to embark on a marketing career, or people like myself, let's just say moving towards the end of their marketing career. At CIM, we are truly a global organisation. We have members in over 127 countries. And again, as Sherin was implying, it's about networking. So whilst we have members in over 127 countries, we also work very closely with country institutions like SLIM and wider organisations like the Asian Marketing Federation, the African Marketing Confederation, the European Marketing Federation, because together we are trying to raise the standards of marketing, to be the voice of marketing. And we work, as I say, very closely with those institutions to do that. And part of the need to raise the standard is the fact that we are an awarding body with a suite of qualifications, and Sherin has already shared some of those details with you. We also are a training organisation, and we are the only organisation in the world that actually can offer the Chartered Marketer status, which Sherin has just explained to you, and I will talk to you about a little bit more in detail. We are, as I say, we are, what it means as a chartered marketing body means that we have this special royal assent. We have 25,000 members globally, but as I say, we like to feel that actually our reach is greater than that through working with local institutions. We like to feel that we represent marketers. We will lobby governments, whether that's here in the UK, Europe, or further afield, about any issue that we feel impacts on marketing. And one of the key things that we have done in recent years is to develop a professional marketing standards framework that we can can all share, and that actually it means that everybody understands how key the role of marketing is, especially in this very fragmented, competitive world that we are now in. It's more important than ever that marketers are at the forefront of sustainable growth. Sherin has already alluded to the fact that all of our qualifications are aligned with Ofqual and also the European Marketing Confederation. What that means is our qualifications are recognised globally, and they are scrutinised in, as I know, in lots of detail every year to keep our standards up. So what do we actually do? As I've already mentioned, we accredit. So we accredit study centres, we accredit individuals, become chartered, etc. We represent, we speak and lobby to government, we work with other institutions around the world, and also other professional institutes, whether that's accountancy or management institutions, to ensure that actually we keep those standards collectively up. And as I say, part of that is we've developed this set of standards, which I'll talk to you about in a moment. And our key undermining purpose is about developing people, developing organisations, whether that's through our qualifications, through our continual professional development, or whether that's through our training provision. Now, Sherin just mentioned about chartered marketer status. I'm not going to go into that into more detail at this stage, only to say that this may be something that you aspire to become. Chartered marketer not only tells employers that you've reached a certain standard, but you are maintaining that standard. Marketing is such a dynamic subject that fortunately or unfortunately, your learning journey starts now, but it will continue throughout your career. Things change so dramatically. When I did my master's in marketing, digital didn't exist, let alone AI in marketing, let alone how consumers have changed and their expectations have changed. I have to keep my skills up to date by continually, obviously I'm a fellow chartered marketer, and the way I keep my skills up is by completing CPD every year, and that tells a marketer, another organisation, that I'm current, that I'm competent, and I'm committed. So I really would encourage you, once you've completed your qualifications, to become a full member of the Chartered Institute of Marketing. And as Sherin explained, after a couple of years of CPD, you too will be able to carry that Chartered Marketer badge. So I mentioned these standards that we've revised recently. We did a lengthy process of consulting with employers, with marketers, with agencies, to find out what it means to be a good, competent marketer. What are the skills and competencies that actually you need? And we created this. This is our global professional marketing framework. There are 8 different categories, ranging from marketing communications right the way through to data insights and customer experience. And within that, we've broken it down further. We appreciate that we're not all going to be, or do we want to be, experts in all those different 8 categories. But it's depending on our job role that we want to aspire to. This tool will help you determine actually what level you're at, where the gaps are, where you need to perhaps invest in a little bit more training or education. And as I say, each one of those categories is broken down further into, for example, with digital agility, things like AI, emerging trends, channels, etc. Okay, and of course, that's not to preclude professionalism as well, about being authentic, socially responsible, ethical, and so on. So everything that we do, all our qualifications have been designed around those global professional marketing framework. All the events that we put on, everything that we do is driven by this GPMF framework. And what we've actually, this is really new. This is really hot off the press. We've created an assessment tool that people can do as many times as they like. They can do it at the beginning of their marketing journey, or they can do it towards the end, or at various points in between, to see how you're doing, to see how you're faring. It's free to use. As I say, it's in its actual pilot stage at the moment. It's going to be properly launched in the autumn, but because you're attending today, I've actually going to give you a QR code in a moment that will you can utilize. You can utilize as many times as you like. And what it does is actually, as I say, it produces a spider diagram as to, you know, where you're at currently, as you'll see in the left-hand side, you know, what your strengths and perhaps your weaknesses are. It will suggest, as you're hopefully will be studying members of the Chartered Institute of Marketing, you'll be able to access through my CIM various tailored suggestions that, you know, podcasts that you might want to look at, articles, etc., and so on. There will be a full audit in the fullness of time, but at the moment we've created a pulse check. It takes about 30 minutes to complete, and as I say, it will give you that spider diagram, which you'll be able to utilize alongside your studies to think, okay, I'm doing quite well here, but actually, you know, this area I need to do a little bit more work on. Right, I'm going to whiz through these really, really quickly to the QR code. So here is the QR code. If you want to take a quick photo of that, you should click on that. If you're already a studying member, fantastic. If not, it'll ask you to create a guest login to actually have a look at it. Okay, so have fun with that. That's something very, very new. And because I was talking to you today, and Slim is one of our key partners, I wanted to share that with you. Okay, and just to really echo some of the points that Sherin has already alluded to, you know, why would you do a CIM qualification? Well, it is recognised and trusted by employers across the world. The difference between our qualifications and, say, a degree, for example, is that actually our assessments are designed to test application. You know, you've got to obviously learn and get great content, but why employers like CIM qualifications is because people have demonstrated that they can take all that learning and apply it in a practical application. That is one of the key benefits of CIM qualification. You'll get expert teaching, I know, through Slim. And as Sherin was saying, one of the other great benefits is you will be able to network and start to put that practical knowledge into your job roles straight away. And of course, it's a pathway towards our chartered marketer status. Again, I'm not going to go into these in too much detail because I know probably Mr. Sylvester will touch on this. We have a suite of qualifications starting at a level 3 foundation certificate for people brand new into marketing with very little knowledge, through to a level 4, which is very much a tactical marketer. It's just starting out. Level 3 is more of a qualification for those aspiring to go into a management role. And then finally, we have the level 7 postgraduate diploma in professional marketing, which is really designed for those people with either quite a lot of experience at senior management or those people that have come through the complete suite of qualifications. You'll learn, I mean, our qualifications are updated very regularly. Our last qualifications were updated about 18 months ago. We are in the process of looking at our level 7 qualification to bring them all bang up to date, so that our new qualifications have got things like obviously strategy in them, but also things such as AI, emerging technology, commercial thinking, of course, responsible marketing, mustn't forget about that, customer insights, planning campaigns, content marketing, digital marketing, and so on. So just a few we do research into, okay, what happens to people once they've done a CIM qualification. I'm not going to read all these out to you, but this was some of the feedback that we got from our research, which hopefully will reassure you that you're very much on the right path. Okay, and I wasn't sure whether Sherin was going to cover about graduation. I'm just sharing this slide here because it had a lady there graduating. I have had the pleasure of actually joining the CIM graduation. It's an amazing day, very prestigious, great fun, amazing dancers and other processions. It's an absolute lovely day, and it's a real highlight, I think, to be able to graduate in Colombo. But also you will get an invite for if you happen to be coming to the UK. We always have our ceremony at Westminster. So a really prestigious venue. It's normally in November, but both events are absolutely amazing. So don't miss that. So it just leaves me to wish you all the very best of luck. You are in absolute safe hands at CIM. And I really, really hope that you will enjoy your learning journey. And if there's anything that Sherin or myself can do, please reach out. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Ms. Maureen Wincott, for your inspiring message and for sharing the global perspectives of the Chartered Institute of Marketing. We especially appreciate you taking the time to join us today despite it being a holiday. Your presence and valuable insights mean a great deal to us. As you explore your academic journey, guidance from experienced educators is invaluable. It is now my pleasure to invite Mr. G.S. Sylvester, Academic Chair and Senior Lecturer at the Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing. Mr. G.S. Sylvester is a highly respected marketing professional, educator and consultant with over 40 years of experience in sales and marketing, a fellow of CIM UK, CMI UK, chartered marketer, and fellow member of CIM. He has over 32 years of teaching experience and has mentored numerous award-winning CIM students. He is the recipient of the CIM Outstanding Contribution to Marketing Education Award 2011 and 2014, and the CIM UK Volunteer of the Year Sri Lanka Award 2022. He currently serves as the Senior Ambassador Education for CIM UK in Sri Lanka and Chairman of the Academic Council at CIM. Over to you, Mr. Sylvester.
Thank you, Dania. Thank you for that lovely introduction. Let me upload my slides. Right. So good afternoon or good evening. Good morning, Maureen. Thank you for joining, Maureen. It was really nice to have you with us and to talk to our students. So first and foremost, let me congratulate all the students who have made a decision to follow a qualification. And you all are with us on a Saturday afternoon, right, to listen to all of us. Right. So I am basically calling my session as Stand Out and Stay Ahead with a qualification, and that's nothing other than a CIM qualification. Right. My presentation was very easy by the two previous speakers. By the two speakers earlier, and you will know that what I am saying and what Sherin told and what Maureen told are basically same. That means what we are talking is real facts. Right. So every 5 years, CIM upgrades its qualification. So the qualification for level 6 and level 4 is a new qualification what the CIM introduced in the year 2024. Right. So I'm not going to spend much time on what is marketing. I think both my previous speakers spoken about it. Right. So certain facts, marketing is a driving force for any organization. And my last line, revenue generator of the organization. If marketing is not good, the survival of the company is in question. Right. So marketing is a driving force. Like I think one speaker, I think Sherin mentioned, whether you are an engineer, whether you are a marketer, whether you are a doctor, whether you are a celebrity, you need marketing to be successful. You need to know what marketing is all about, especially on customer care, relationship marketing, AI marketing, all that is very important for you to be successful. So whatever the field you are in, marketing is important. Now today we started our level 7. In that, about 60 to 70% are management related students, not marketing related students, who want to pursue the final degree in marketing. So that shows that marketing is an important discipline for organizational success. Right. So this is about the CIM qualification. I think all previous speakers spoken about it. We are the only professional body that can offer you a chartered marketeer status. So that was spoken, so I'm not going to spend much time there. Right. So be the smartest marketer in the boardroom. Increase recognition. CIM qualification is recognized in Sri Lanka and in overseas countries. You don't, if you say you have CIM, you are basically respected and you can stand tall. Right. UK qualification recognized globally by the Ofqual. Right, Ofqual regular qualification. Ofqual is a standard recognized body in UK which recognize all the top qualifications. So you are doing a UK regulated qualification. Right. Maureen also basically showed this to you. Right. So what I'm showing you is fact. 35% of marketing leaders have a CIM qualification, the most common after a university degree. Right. So again, Maureen showed you all these facts. Right. Now let us come to why CIM at SLIM. Why should you come to SLIM to study a marketing qualification? First and foremost, as you heard by our president, National Body of Marketing in Sri Lanka. We call it in Sinhala, Alevikarane Magedara. First accredited CIM study center. Experienced lecture panel with industry experience. All our lecturers are, I think most of them are teaching CIM more than 5 years. I think more than that. Some are 10, some are 50, some are 25, some are even 30. Sri Lankan and world prize winners. Last year graduation, we had 15 Sri Lankan prize winners. And previously, we had 1 or 2 world prize winners as well. Very high pass rates. Maureen is here without any fear. I'll tell you, level 4 and level 6, we are always been having over 90% pass rate. Level 7 also same thing. So we always continuously, we check the standards, we have mock examinations, we want our students to pass. I think level 7 last time some of the papers were 100% pass rate. So we have a very high pass rates and we will ensure that you pass. Of course, you need to listen to all what we are saying and follow the guidelines. Networking with top marketing professionals. Now this is an edge that SLIM can give it to you, which no other institutes gives to you. But we have lots of programs, right? Action Learning Marketeer, Experience Sharing Forum. I'll share a small story, a true story which happened about 10 years back, I believe. We have this program called Experience Sharing Forum. So I saw one of my students talking with a gentleman. They were basically joking and had a nice chat, and the student came to me. I asked, do you know with whom you are chatting? He said, no. Then I mentioned the name. I'm not mentioning the company name. I don't want to do it. And I mentioned and said, he is the marketing director of a multinational company, one of the leading multinational companies, Sri Lanka. He said, sir, don't joke. I said, he is. Oh, he didn't even mention to me. He was very nice. I said, go and introduce yourself to him. Say that you're looking for a job. And then he did. And in 2 weeks' time, he called me and told me, sir, that company took me as an intern. Today, he's the head of branding in that company in Bangladesh. Right? He got that opportunity through a networking program that we conducted. There are lots of other stories. Lots of other stories that you can hear by networking, because we have all the top marketing professionals as members of the Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing. So when you come for a program, you can meet them. You can network them. You can give your CV or you can give your card and you can get a job. Marketing Job Bank. Guest lectures, right? We bring some guest lectures of different industry and they'll come and brief you. That is one objective of our experience sharing forum. Mock exams, modern library, and a dedicated staff for CIM students. So we have a dedicated staff member who will be supporting in Colombo, Australia, who has been handling for 3 to 4 years exceptionally well. Then we started in Kandy, we have got Nipuni, and then we started recently in Matara, Chania. All these are very well trained people who will basically support you. They are dedicated coordinator for the CIM subject. So these are some of the reasons, and also we specialized in at least 1 or 2 physical classes. I am a firm believer that without seeing your face, without interacting face to face, we can't pass that knowledge that what we have with you. And also Maureen mentioned a very good point. When they come, they work with other people and teamwork. They can share other people's knowledge by interacting with them. So we have at least 1 or 2 physical classes. That is one of our competitive advantage, I personally do believe. Right, so let me talk through the new qualification that I'm sure most of you are waiting to hear. Right, so the new qualification brought new thinking in terms of digital agility. So if you look at the new qualification, they have brought in lots of digital marketing subjects. All of you all know after the pandemic, digital marketing was an important specialization that we all have to look at it, and also responsible marketing. As marketeers, we need to be responsible to the nation, to the country, to yourself. Responsible marketing. So that these are the 2 key areas CIM brought into the new qualification 2024. Right. This is our Chief Executive of CIM, Mr. Chris Daly. He often visits to Sri Lanka. He is expected to visit in March for our graduation. Marketeers now face a seemingly ever-changing digital landscape. At CIM, we recognize this trend, and that's why I'm excited to be announcing our new qualification, which offer cutting-edge digital learning. So he will be here during March. If possible, definitely I will try to invite for him to address our students. Right. So this is the modular pathway. Right. So all of you are starting with certificate in professional and digital marketing. That's a level 4. That's what I'm sure most of you all who are logged in here will be starting with this program. Then you go to level 6, diploma in professional and digital marketing. Then you go to level 7, which is a 2019 qualification. And I believe most probably the December exam will be the last exam that SLIM will conduct, because CIM is already in the process of launching the new qualification for level 7, a standard qualification throughout the world. Earlier they had 2 marketing leadership program for UK and the professional postgraduate diploma in marketing level 7 for Sri Lanka and the other countries. Now I was told they're going to have one qualification, a common qualification, yet to receive the syllabuses, but we already have some discussions going in. So after level 7, you take your membership and then you can become a chartered marketeer by doing 2-year CPD. Now that also has changed recently. They have a new system. I would able to talk about it, but this is the pathway, right? So we are the only body which can give you a chartered marketeer status. Sometimes when I ask students why are you doing CIM, they say I want to become a chartered marketeer. Then I ask you, do you know what's a chartered marketeer? Yes, it's a chartered marketeer. They all say I want to become a chartered marketeer. Right. So these are the level 4 subjects that we have chosen for you. So there are 4 subjects, 1 compulsory, 1 mandatory, other 3 are optional, but it completes the course, right? So marketing impact, responsible marketing, planning, integrated campaigns, and social media marketing, right? So marketing impact is 20 credits, other 3 modules are 10 credits, which gives you 50 credits. Once you get through, you will get a certificate and also an individual certificate. So technically, after you complete all these 3-4 subjects, you will have 5 certificates and also a CIM creditly badge. For each subject, you will get a creditly badge as well. Right? So the subject called marketing impact, which is 20 credits for both Colombo and Kandy. There's a lecturer called GS Sylvester. He will be basically teaching you this module, which is the mandatory module. Right? I personally believe this module helps you to cut across all other modules, because here you learn the fundamentals of marketing, the marketing theories, marketing concepts, everything is basically taught in this module. That is why CIM has made this module as a mandatory module and also 20 credits. Then we have planning integrated campaigns. We have got 2 renowned lecturers, Mr. Sherin Fernando from Kandy, Mr. Matish Evitarna from Colombo. Both have over 10 years of teaching experience at SLIM itself. So it's all about planning campaigns, all about communications. How can your campaign stand out from competition? All that you will be learning under this module, which is 10 credits. Then next subject is responsible marketing. Again, we have got 2 very well experienced lecturers. Both I think have about 10 years experience teaching at SLIM. Mr. Gayantha from Kandy and Tiangi from Colombo. So these talk about responsible marketing. What are the responsibility commitment of a marketeer to the nation and to the company and to the consumer? So all about responsible marketing you will basically learn in this subject. And then social media marketing, we have got 2 again veterans, right? Mr. Nimal Ratnayaka from Kandy, Mr. Chamaga Ranasinghe from Colombo, right? Both are well experienced lecturers, right? As I told you, across all 4 subjects, we have more than 90 or 95% pass rate. So here you'll talk about social media marketing, right? Which is a 10 credits, right? So this is the overall nutshell. Marketing impact on-screen multiple choice question, which is a 2-hour paper. Others are 90 minutes exams. So your exams are record and review, right? We had some inputs from our students of certain factors which was bothering them, like the internet connection, their laptop. They say in my home the internet connection is not good. So with the support of CIM UK, Sherin, Maureen and Maggie, I'm very happy to say all of you all will be, if required, can go to a specified location, right, free of charge, and you can do the examination. More about this, I will talk about it. I asked the current batch, would you like, and all the people said yes, we would like to go to a center. Again, SLIM is basically spearheading this request from CIM UK, and after long chatting, both Maureen, Maggie and Sherin have agreed on this one. So when you start classes, I will talk about it. You can come to a location. You don't have to bring your laptop. We will give you the terminal. We will give you the internet. Of course, we will supervise you, and you can basically do it at a known location. Right, so that is I think a great plus, and I want to thank Maureen, Maggie, and Sherin for this initiative. Right, so you need 50 credits for the level 4 qualification. Then level 6, I'm sure there are few students I can see by name are here. We have got 4 subjects: strategy and planning mandatory, commercial intelligence, brand proposition, and social media management. So again, 50 credits, CIM badges all will coming in. So strategy and planning is a on-screen exam where you need to submit a 3-page document as a plan. Right, they will give you a case study. You need to do the plan and submit it during the examination. There will be a on-screen short answer and extender answer response test. Right. Then the other 3 subjects are commercial intelligence, brand proposition, and social media management. All 3 are practical subjects that every employee will definitely go through. Right? All the subjects are practical oriented subjects where you practice in your company. Right? So these are the level 6 subjects. So again, 50 credits. Again, here you will have 5 certificates once you complete it. Right. So level 7, this is the, I would not like to call the old syllabus, the current syllabus, which will be changed from 2027. They might allow to do for certain months, but I believe we at CIM, we always want to start with something new all immediately. So 2027 June exam, of course, definitely we will be going with the new syllabus if it is being launched. That's all I can tell you at this moment. Right. So these are the grading for level 4 and 6. Distinction is 80 marks for level 4 and 6. For level 7, 70 marks. Merit 70 to 79 pass. Now, if you get more than 320 marks for all 4 modules, you will get a certificate with distinction, which means sometimes you will have 3 high distinctions and 1 merit, still you can get 320 above. So total should be 320 above. You will get a distinction. That means say certificate in level 4 with a distinction. I'll show you some samples. 280 to 319 merit, 240 to 79. At CIM, I always tell my students, we only focus here. I don't think we focus here. I want all of you all to get a distinction. Right, that is our focus and that is our strategy. It's not difficult, but if you follow our guidelines, definitely you can achieve that. Right, so this is basically a certificate. Right, so this is intro certificate, the old subject, applied marketing. So here, if you see, it has put distinction. Certificate in professional digital marketing, level 4 with a distinction. And you can see off-call regulated logo is also there. With a host load of other logos, off-call regulated logo is also there. So if you carry the certificate, it's a recognized certificate in most parts of the world. Right. So first of all, you need to register with CIM. Right. Now there are 2 fee structure. One is CIM UK, other one is the fees to the study center. So registration first year for level 4, level 6 and level 7 is £70. If you are a full-time study, there is a concession. Please talk to me or Miss Ralia or somebody, Sherin. I'll brief you about that, about the marketing club. Then assessment per module is £115 for level 4, level 6 135 and level 7 170. These are the fees that you directly have to pay to CIM and register and do the examination. So these are the local fees that you pay as tuition fees, or rather than telling tuition fees, I will say coaching fees to SLIM. Level 4, 12,000 per subject. Level 6, 16,000 per subject. Level 7, 17,500 per subject. Right. So I would strongly encourage all of you all to register first and pay for the exam booking later. Right. So first you need to register with SLIM and thereafter CIM as a studying member. Then activate my CIM account, which I believe there are wealth of information. Then book your assessment CIM. So first register and then become an active member, and later you can book your assessments. Right. So Sherin went through with this. I'm not going to spend. There are wealth of information. Now, I asked some students, why aren't you going to my CIM and looking at it? One student told, sir, you all are giving all these, no, sir, at SLIM. So that's more than, isn't it more than enough? Yes, we are giving, but when you go there, you can get actual facts, right, from a lot of things, research papers, examination reports, lots of things are there. So I strongly advise you all to pay. That also will allow you to manage your financial in terms of paying all at once. Right. So we are starting class on the first. Raleigh will talk much about it. I'm not going to spend much time, which will be an on-site class. Right. We will talk about the entire program, your life at SLIM, the do's and don'ts, everything will be given on 1st of August when you come for the class timetable, everything that we will be giving it to you. Right. So learning method is face-to-face and online, a blended method. Right. Registration and booking 21st September to 22nd November. You can go and register and book your assessments. All these we will give it to you. So exam date is 30th November to 23rd December. So during this window you can basically do the exam that I told you, where you can come to a location. Once Miss Sherin, and after she consulting CIM UK, we will give you the dates. We will give you 2 dates where you can come to the hall and do the examination there. Right. Results will be released on the 12th of February and you will have the credit certificates on the 12th of March. So communication, we'll have a dedicated WhatsApp communication and also email. These are the 2 communication methods. You will be coming into a WhatsApp group where we will share all details and also will send you email. Our learning is that a lot of students don't read email, so communication will be with both these channels. Right. Now this was the 2025 graduation. Right. All these were prize winners. Last year graduation we had all these were prize winners. Right. So I'll quickly run through my success formula. Plan yourself. Right. So now you're registering for level 4, plan till level 7. You need to continue both. Then you need to prepare yourself to achieve good results. Then you need to practice, come for classes, listen to all our lecturers and get ready, and then perform very well at the examination. So this is my four piece of success formula. Planning, very important. From 1st of August, you're starting your studies. Say on this day, I'm completing my level 7. I want to be a graduate. As I told you, we have a graduation ceremony in March and also a graduation ceremony in UK in November, where you can, of course, you have to pay and you can basically attend that graduation in UK. So these are 3 very, very important people that you need to be in touch. Colombo, Ralia, right, Senior Executive Business School. She will share your number. She will share everything once you come in there. Candy Campus, we have got Nipuni Premaratna, and Southern Campus, we have got Miss Chania Gamage. Right. So for a successful completion, there are 3 parties. That is firstly you, then the study center, and the CIM. These are the 3 parties who will be integrating for your success. Right. So in order to succeed, we must first believe that we can. I believe you can, and I'm sure you can believe you can. Believe in yourself and everything is possible. right? This is one of my favorite quotes. And investment in knowledge always pays the best interest, right? You are now decided to invest for your qualification, and that's going to give you interest every year. A CIM qualified person gets a pay rise as shared by Miss Maureen. Right. If you have any question, you can put in the chat box, which Dana will take it over. So I want, on behalf of SLIM and CIM, wish you all success. We are there to make sure you get through the examination with success. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Sylvester, for sharing your expertise and providing valuable insights into the learning experience at SLIM. To help you better understand the program structure and learning pathway, I now invite Fatima Ralia, Senior Executive, Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing, to present the program brief. Over to you, Ralia.
Thank you, Danya. Hope I'm audible and visible to you all.
Yeah, we can hear, we can see everything.
Thank you, sir. So first of all, good evening, everyone. On behalf of Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing, I warmly welcome you all to the inauguration of CIM Postgraduate Diploma in Professional Marketing in Tech 2 2026. So let me introduce myself first. I'm Fatima Ralia, currently working as a Senior Executive at the Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing. So as most of the program details were already clearly explained by our Sylvester sir, I won't go into too much depth again. So instead, I'll briefly highlight the key points and focus on the areas that will be most helpful for you today. So let me give you a brief overview of the CIM qualification pathway. CIM offers 3 key levels designed to support marketers at different stages of their professional journey. CIM Level 4, Certificate in Professional and Digital Marketing, which builds a strong foundation in marketing principles and digital skills. CIM Level 6, Diploma in Professional and Digital Marketing, focused on developing strategic marketing knowledge and practical application. And we have CIM Level 7, Postgraduate Diploma in Professional Marketing, which is an advanced qualification designed for professionals aiming for senior marketing and leadership roles. So regarding the modules for each level, Sylvester already mentioned it to y'all. So CIM Level 4 includes Marketing Impact, Responsible Marketing, Planning Integrated Campaigns, and Social Media Marketing. CIM Level 6 covers Strategy and Planning, Commercial Intelligence, Specialist Award in Social Media Management and Brand Proposition. And CIM Level 7 focuses on advanced topics such as corporate digital communication, creating entrepreneurial change, and global marketing decisions. Next, we have the grading structure. So this gives you a quick visual of how performance is assessed at each level. For level 4 and 6, marks between 0 to 59 will consider as a fail grade. 60 to 69 will consider as a pass. 70 to 79 will consider as a merit, while 80 and above will consider as a distinction pass. For level 7, it's a bit different rather than level 4 and 6. So marks from 0 to 49 will consider as a fail grade. 50 to 59 will consider as a pass grade. 60 to 69 will consider as a merit, while 70 and above will consider as a distinction pass. Move on to the payment details. So for level 4, the SLIM coaching payments will be 12,000 per subject, and CIM UK student membership will be £70, and the membership will be valid for 1 year from the date you pay. And the assessment booking payment will be £115 per subject. For level 6, it's 16,000 per subject, and the assessment booking payment for UK will be £135. For level 7, the SLIM coaching fee will be 17,500, and the assessment booking fee for UK will be £170 per subject. Now let's look on to some important details and deadlines for CIM Level 7 qualification. Your classes will be commencing starting from 1st of August 2026 onwards. CIM UK registration and assessment booking need to be completed between 21st of September to 22nd of November. The UK registration payments and the assessment booking payments need to be paid within the given booking deadline. So this will ensure your place is confirmed and the assessments are scheduled on time. And the membership registration assessment booking windows open, we will be sharing detailed documents to guide you through the process, including how to register yourself with CIM UK and how to book your assessments. And it is very important to follow the guidelines carefully and not to wait until the last moment to complete your bookings. And if you need any help at any stage, we will be there to guide you and make sure everything goes smoothly. And regarding the examination window, for level 4, it will be from 30th November to 23rd of December, and you will be receiving your results on 12th February 2027, and the digital badges and the certificates will be available from 12th March 2027 onwards. Now let's move on to the important guidelines to help you stay on track during the program. First, attendance is very important. Each and every student in here need to maintain at least 80% of your attendance in order to successfully complete your program. And most of our communication will happen via email and WhatsApp. Mostly all the details and guidelines will be shared via email, and an update will be sent to your WhatsApp group. So you need to connect with both email and also to your WhatsApp groups. The program follows a blended learning approach. This means we'll have online classes via MS Teams as well as physical classes at your respective SLIM Business School. Lecture schedules, LMS logins, and all the other details will be shared with you by the end of this month. So on the LMS platform, you will also find the additional reading materials, the lecture recordings, the lecture notes, and other relevant details. And everything will be uploaded within 48 hours after each session. Lastly, keep in mind that SLIM Business School will be closed on Monday, so plan your schedules accordingly. And finally, here are the contact details of our branch coordinators. For SBS Colombo, you can reach out to me. My email address is ralia.f@slim.ac.lk and my contact number is 07019188078. And for SLIM Campus Kandy, you can contact Ms. Nipuni Premaratna. Her email address is nipuni.s@slim.ac.lk and her contact number is 070-333-6188. For SLIM Southern Campus, the contact person is Ms. Chanya Gamage. She can be reached at chanya.a@slim.ac.lk or via phone 070-324-1122. So please feel free to contact any of us if you need any support or have branch-specific questions. So this brings to the end of my presentation. So I hope this session has given you a clear idea about the important deadlines, the guidelines, and the support available throughout for the CIM program at SLIM. So on behalf of SLIM, I wish you the very best of luck and every success in your studies. Thank you so much. Over to you, Danya.
Thank you very much, Ralia, for that informative presentation. Ladies and gentlemen, we have now come to the end of today's SLIM CIM Open Day. On behalf of the Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing, I would like to extend our sincere appreciation to all our distinguished speakers for sharing their knowledge and insights. A special thank you to each and every one of you joining us today. We hope this session has provided you with a clear understanding of the opportunities available through our program and has helped you take the next step towards your professional aspirations. We wish you every success in your academic and professional journey. Thank you once again for joining us. Have a wonderful evening and stay safe.
Thank you, Sherin. Thank you, Maureen. Thank you very much for joining. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, SLIM, for
Thanks.
having us, and have a nice day, everyone.
Pleasure. Thank you.